The power that we were supposed to have, our leaders made sure that we didn't have it, man. 100 years coming out of slavery, we built black universities, black communities, black families, black schools, and every generation following that, we got better. Right. We got better, we got stronger. We went from being sold across this country to places we had never seen before, to as soon as they let us go, we took what little education we did and we got stronger. That's right. We started farming. We had our families. We were the most married people in the entire United States of America until we integrated. Once we integrated, we were supposed to have, our leaders made sure that we didn't have it, man. 100 years coming out of slavery, we built black universities, black communities, black families, black schools, and every generation following that, we got better. Right. We got better, we got stronger. We went from being sold across this country to places we had never seen before, to as soon as they let us go, we took what little education we did and we got stronger. That's right. We started farming. We had our families. We were the most married people in the entire United States of America until we integrated. Once we integrated, we stopped building ourselves up. We stopped loving each other. We stopped doing things for black people and started doing things for America. We stopped being us and we started being all people. And then we lost the communities we built. Our black kids stopped going to those black schools. America told our women to start killing our babies with abortions. They introduced the government assistance programs that were only available to white people. After they destroyed our businesses, next thing you know, now brothers don't have the jobs. Now a Chinese man that don't eat fried chicken and cheesesteaks in China come to America and he's on every corner in the black community. That's a curse from the Lord. That's why he told us to stay separate. The Bible says, be ye therefore holy. The word holy means separate. If everyone can join you, you are not holy. You understand? If my woman is separate to me, but you get the opportunity to use her whenever she wants, that's not my woman. That's everybody's woman. Right. And that's what happened to our people. That's why God told us never join another nation of people. Never join their religions, never take their culture, never marry into their families, never take their gods, never participate in their society. Because the only way that they're able to come up is because they come and get right over the top of us. You understand? Like, that's what the Lord was warning us about. And this priest gonna keep telling you about it, man. Keep dropping. Verse 30. You see it?
Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife.
Again, we're gonna have a wife. We're gonna have a wife. But what's gonna happen when we have our wife? We're gonna lay with this woman, but then what's gonna happen?
And another man shall lay with her.
Another man is gonna lay with your woman. This is the destruction of the black family. If you have a woman, I'm sorry, listen, lady, if you have a man, you've laid with this man, and you lay down with another man, the Bible says you're a whore. Right. That's simple. That's simple. Because our families are supposed to be together and dedicated to each other for the long term, for life. That's what it is. When you have a husband, that's supposed to be your man for life. Brothers, when you have a woman, that's supposed to be your woman for life. And if we had these this type of discipline in our communities, our families would be better. You wouldn't have to worry about being a single mother. You wouldn't have to worry about raising children by yourself, because your man is never going to leave you. That's what it should be in our culture. But we're destroyed, so that's not what happens. Keep going.
Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein.
Again, we're going to build a house. We're going to build communities. And they're going to be taken from us. They're going to be wiped out. They're going to, again, Rosewood, Tulsa, Oklahoma, the construction sites. All blacks, Hispanics do that, right? You go to any construction site, what you see is a bunch of black Hispanics and Native Indians, right? So they're building all this work. They're doing all this. And then where do they go? We go back to the hood. We go back to the ghettos. We go back to the terrible communities that we have, yet we build up everyone else's. And it's been like that since we've been here. Again, our labor is the most valuable commodity that this country has. And they know it. That's why they say, yeah, go back to where you came from. They don't want us to go. Believe you me, they don't want us to go. As much money as we spend, because again, what we do with our resources, we take them out, we get our resources, we put a little bit in our community, then we give it all back to our oppressor. They don't want us to go anywhere. Keep going.
shall plant a vineyard and shall not gather the grapes thereof.
Who does all the agriculture work in this country? So-called Mexicans. We do all of the agricultural work. Those are our brothers. They do all the agricultural work. And then you got people complaining, well, they're coming over here taking jobs. Well, who gonna work if they don't? They ain't got no interest in doing it. There's been so many times that they'll come in, people say, okay, fine, I'm not gonna hire any more so-called illegal immigrants. And then they can't hire nobody. Then they can't find nobody to work. Because this oppressor don't want to do it. This oppressor don't want to do it. And he's definitely not gonna do it for the pennies that they pay our brothers who come across the border from Mexico. Again, that's slave labor. They will come in, round up all the brothers and say, y'all here illegally. But again, they don't shut them businesses down.
Right.
So what do the businesses do? They say, no problem, we'll get some more. Y'all gonna take them away? No problem, we'll find some more. Because that's the value of our people to this wicked kingdom.
That's right.
That's why all of this is here. We built this entire disgusting kingdom on our backs. And then they tell us that we're lazy. They tell us that we don't want to work.
Liars.
All this nonsense. But again, that's their nation. This is their culture. We are captive here. Our culture is in this book.